That's a glorious sound. Oh man, I'm really excited for this. So it's been an extremely long time, due to a myriad of complications in my own personal life. So I'm back and I'm gonna do Final Fantasy VII Remake. Before I even start, Final Fantasy VII is very important to me. Because not a lot of people know this, but I actually suffer from mental trauma, and I do have PTSD, and I have been diagnosed with this from a professional. And Final Fantasy VII, they communicate a lot about trauma, and trauma is a huge theme for Final Fantasy. Well, at least Final Fantasy VII, at least. And I would talk about later on in this full Let's Play about certain things I have experienced and I have encountered, and what you should do to help alleviate some of these issues, like seeking professional help via therapy, counseling, and getting professional opinions on things. It definitely helps. But growing up with Final Fantasy, I played the original, like Final Fantasy VII, but I didn't play it on the PS1. I played it on the PSP, and my first Final Fantasy game, believe it or not, was Crisis Core, and I was going through Crisis Core and Final Fantasy VII at the same exact time. I actually never beat Final Fantasy VII, the original one. My file got corrupted on my PSP right before the Sephiroth boss fight. So, I just neglected to continue again. And same thing with Crisis Core. I got past the Sephiroth fight in Nibelheim, and that was pretty much it. And then my file also got corrupted. The PSP was not great with save files. Like, it was easily corruptible. So I tried to go back with Crisis Core and never finished it. I saw Advent Children. I have a copy of Advent Children, the complete edition. I've had that since I had my PSP. And I played and beat Dirge of Cerberus. So now, seeing like basically the whole story, and I know the whole story, going now and seeing this game actually being remade, I never believed it was actually gonna ever happen, but here we are. I'm really excited. But yeah, like, Final Fantasy holds a deep place in my heart, and I'm really excited to going through this. It's just gonna be me, and I'm going to be talking about some interesting character developments that happen as I see it, and how they correspond with the original, and also bring in my own past and traumas, and like not really going deep into it, because like that some of these things are a little too personal, but I will talk about some of the things that do occur. But without any further ado, we're going into Final Fantasy VII Remake. Never knew this. I never thought this was possible. Yeah, I'll just do default. Oh, damn. This is so cool. I still can't believe they actually did it. Like RE2, we do it. R Final Fantasy VII, we do it. Oh man. It's absolutely stunning. Like, I'm like kind of for a loss of words here. So I'm also making a comic book, and the setting is kind of similar, but not really. Like, there are modern elements, but it's not going to be as like slummy as like Final Fantasy VII is. It's almost going to be like how our world is. Like, if you go to like a New York, you can tell it's like a New York. It's modern day cities, highways, and all this stuff. There's some advanced tech, and there's magic as well. Are you talking to Zach? I don't know. I was never a diehard Aerith fan, or Eris. It depends how you wanna go, through the Kingdom Hearts or the OG Final Fantasy way. I like Aerith a lot, but like, she's not she's not the waifu of choice. Loveless. Wonder if we're gonna hear anything about Genesis. And him reading Loveless all through Crisis Core. Constantly talking to Angeal and Sephiroth and Zack about Loveless. Ooh. Fucking Shimmer. Yeah. When I saw that tech demo like so long ago, I was like, holy shit, look how great it looks. And now I'm like, yo, that looked ugly compared to this. And as of recording, I've already seen the PS5 tech demo for the Unreal 5 engine. Or Unreal Engine 5, whatever. And there's a video by Maximilian Dude who pitches the idea of FF7 Remake Part 2 to be done open world, and I'm like, oh boy, I can't handle that right now. Let me just get through Final Fantasy Remake Part 1. Oh, Barret, looking good.
Get down here, Merc.
Yo, my boy Cloud. Ah, oh, man.
Oh! Who goes there? You're up.
Yeah. Use the square to attack with Cloud's sword. Hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple enemies nearby.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so.
Damn, that was quick work. Yeah, warming up? Not even.
Who the hell? Hands where I can see.
I'm Cloud. Who are you? Oh, you're nobodies.
Have fun.
The ATB gauge fills as time passes by. Attacking with square, once the bar hits full, your character can perform a special action.
Freeze! Move and we shoot. Go ahead.
You can extend ATB gauge charge to perform battle commands such as using abilities, magic, or items. X is
Enough of this.
Oh, you still alive?
Nothing to it.
Yeah, nothing to it. Bolt?
Drop the weapon! We got this. Yeah, what he said.
You can defend enemy against enemy attacks by pressing R1 to guard and circle to evade.
You're coming with us. Nope.
I saw another enemy there. Oh, nope. There you go. Yeah, you done.
Let's go.
Cloud's voice is pretty good. Use triangle to open chest doors and talk to people. Got it. Take 2 potions. Battle settings, enemy intel, spells. So I got fire, enemy intel, I'm a security officer, battle setting. Okay. Found a chest. Ooh, grenades. I don't know if I'm ever going to use them, but we'll see. If you find a box with the Shinra logo, press square to smash it with your sword. Shinra! Shinra! You killed my family! If you listen carefully, you can also hear similar themes in the music to like the Pirates of the Caribbean.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
But he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us.
Biggs, you looking like Charlie Sheen.
This is a one-time gig. When it's done, we're done.
Yeah, Wedge, no making friends. I'm a merc. You're a freedom fighter? Terrorist? You know, Hey, I'm literally right here. If you're gonna talk to me, then talk to me.
I'd say you're not even using.
Yo, Barrett.
Same.
He's the rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may
Yeah,
not
no,
think you're
just
a
for
true
money.
believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
So, anytime you hear Cloud say not interested, that's kind of the real Cloud, like, peeking out.
Which?
The Cloud you see here is more, not really who he is as a character.
Every last you.
Oh man, that cover shot. Press R3 to lock on to different enemies. Got it.
Get him, boy!
Guard dog. I want to get rid of you first. Stabbing.
Let's get this over with. That's it. Looks like you're next. Was never in doubt.
Yeah. Got a little bit of damage. Fall underneath it. Just fucking up this dog.
Let's go.
Top off. Damn, they're moving fast. You see anything? Probably am, but I'm not gonna continue looking through. Boxes. Also, my favorite Cloud design, it may be a controversial one, but it's the Advent Children design.
Not so fast. We got company.
It kind of makes me feel like Cloud is his own person at that point. And there is still remnants of the past in that. With his soldier vest, but now it's like a zip up, and he has the arm cloak, which I think is really cool. The only thing I don't like about that design though is how many belts Cloud is wearing, but that's kind of an Amora thing. Anytime he creates a character, there's a bunch of belts.
Was never in doubt.
Like even this soldier uniform has 2 belts right underneath the rib guard, or the stomach protector, whatever it is, the leather thing on his stomach. not really blocking a lot either.
Not bad.
Anyone behind here? Nope. Alright. Hold. Alright. Just gonna check my audio real quick. Oh wait, I can talk to Wedge?
I'll secure our escape route, okay? You go on and catch up with the others.
Will do. I'm coming, the sword's heavy. Reactor 1.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Step scared to bite the hand that fed him?
So,
Is he a loyal little dog?
that actually does happen a lot.
We can do this with you, or we
When
can do this without.
you suffer from PTSD,
Different
I hit my,
layout. Depends on the Never seen one
you
like
kind of zone
this.
out. And depends on the type of PTSD you've had too, but you tend to zone out and you're not really paying it. It looks like you're not paying attention, and the thing is you aren't, because you're more focused on what's happening in front of you. Sometimes it could be a hallucination or it's just a flashback in your head and you're just caught in it. And if it's like, if you're getting like physically abused a lot, you'll tend to like shake or cringe, or you'll do something that will signify your like your abuse, I guess. Like for me, I tend to flinch and panic.
I'm watching you.
In 3, 2, bam.
Yeah.
Who's that? Dog!
But no, you don't hear that high pitched like screech anytime you have PTSD. Certain sounds and certain things can trigger it though. Even certain actions or tones of voice.
He's alone. Where you take it? Take it right!
Like for me, for example, when I start, like sometimes I can feel it's coming, sometimes I don't, sometimes I just get caught in. But I've been told that sometimes I flinch or I'm just not
It's good thing we
there,
know someone who can get us the passcodes.
and sometimes it looks like I'm
You know
talking
else
to
that
someone
can
that's
talk
not
to
there.
us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Careful in there.
And PTSD is kind of like a panic attack, like an anxiety attack, but not the same.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Roger, roger. Can I get back? I think I can.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Hold on, there was more shit which I kind of neglected to look at. I went through the gate of progress. Nope. Yep, well. Running back now. I'm sorry. I failed. right?
I got this place covered.
Thanks, Biggs. Yo,
Looks like
Jesse.
the elevator's on another
Let's
floor.
go.
Mind pushing that button?
Alright. Push. Oh. 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 Push.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but
Yeah,
are you
what
guys
about...
close?
What, did she say anything about me? You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know. Oh, Nibelheim.
Cloud! Are you ignoring me?
Tifa and I.
Yeah, so... That is also a form of PTSD. The fact that he's having flashbacks and he's not trying to is what it is. It's just, it forces its way through. Like when you remember something, you go, oh yeah, I remember this. But you don't go to the event or to a random space and time in your own head.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it is sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you?
Preach, Merritt. Preach. Look how uninterested Cloud is. She's like, yeah, just, you know. He gets like this.
You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the blood crying out in pain? I know you can.
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
Say that again after my awesome wrestling promo.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Yo, Cloud's getting heat. Cheap heat.
Our lives are on the line now.
Wait, what? But they weren't like 5 minutes ago?
You listening, Merc? One false move. If that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?